trying to prop the camera properly. Oh, that light is. I don't know about this lighting. Okay, that might be a little better if I back up out the sun. Lordy, Lord. Look, I got some things to talk about. And I'm just so confused on life right now, especially when it comes to dating, because dating seems non-existent. It seems very much so pointless nowadays. This is one thing, is that why are guys assuming that you want to use them for money that they don't have? And even so, it's like they talk about, I got taken advantage of a lot. A lot of women want to just use, but $15 though. It's like, why? What is the point of dating now? Like, I mean, what's the point of dating someone who's going to be like, oh, yeah, but you have to pay for yourself? Like, what the fuck? I'm just so confused on like the dynamics nowadays. Because I know that, if y'all both interested in each other, y'all really can just go Dutch. Like, you pay for you, I pay for me. We can just enjoy a conversation. Okay, cool. I definitely won't be messaging you. You've already told me that you're not willing to buy me lunch. Enjoy your hunt for your perfect woman. Because I truly feel like it ain't nothing to talk about. What the fuck is there to talk about if we ain't talking over nothing? Like, you can't buy me an ice cream or something? The fuck? Goddamn, this is crazy. This is crazy, man. And it's coming from a woman who's never really, I've never expected a man to buy me anything. But at the same time, if you never ask, then they say closed mouths don't get fed. And that's very much so true. Because if you don't tell them, like, hey, I'm hungry, you ain't going to get fed. But if you tell somebody, hey, I'm hungry, and they making fusses or they're making excuses, it's just like, why would I even want to deal with that? That's not the type of guy I'm looking for. You're not looking for a woman that's going to use you for your money, but I'm not trying to look for a nigga that ain't got no money to be used. Shit, the fuck? I'm really I'm kind of confused on, like, so you guys don't, like, what the fuck is the proper dating dynamics nowadays? Because it seemed like you said, okay, the men feel like women are using them for food. The women feel like men are using them for their body, so they feel like they have to, like, there has to be something outside of my body and outside of you feeling like you being used for some fucking food. This is crazy, Lord. This is just all pointing back to focus on yourself. I really have a major concern for men and women nowadays, with, like, what's that called? Monogamous relationships, because it just seems like most people are trying to do polygamy, and they are feeling as though, like, they're lowering, like, the women are lowering their standards just to deal with the bullshit. Like, just to say that you got a nigga, like, these men are so much out of the fucking spectrum of even worthy. Why the fuck would I want to sit around listening to you talk and you ain't even got no substance? So at least if I have to listen to you talk, I might as well be able to eat. I don't want to talk. If you can't feed me, what the fuck is there to talk about? If you can't feed me like I feed myself every day, something that I do for myself every day, if you can't, what are you there for if you're going to be useless? I don't get it. I don't get it. So if you can't help me save my couple dollars for a day or two, out the week. What are you there for? What's the point? Outside of, like I said, the moral standpoint, like getting to know somebody, understanding their mind and all that stuff. Lord, I was just really, really confused. Now, I actually have, thank God that I have the resources to really take care of myself and to spoil myself, because, Lord, these men are not even able to, you can't spoil me on $15. The fuck is wrong with people? You acting like these damn $15. If the $15 gonna ruin your damn account that bad, then you obviously are not the man that I need, because I need a man who is very much so secure. And that secureness is also developing the finances. Most definitely financially secure enough to support me and you. Because where is this going? If you can't support us, you don't need to be dating, sir. What is you dating for? Why are you out? Like, what are you offering? Conversation? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Because I feel like the expectations of a man and a woman is like, the men are feeling as though they need to have expectations and standards too, just like a woman would. Okay, that's cool. I would expect for a man to have standards and expectations for themselves and whoever they're dealing with. But I'm saying, like, why are we getting the lines blurred as if the roles should be the same? I'm not seeking something that's the same because I already got it. That's like me. If I already got a fishing pole, why the fuck would I be going to buy another fishing pole when I already have a fishing pole? I don't need your fishing pole. I need something that you got that I want, and just like you want what I got, which is obviously your main goal. At the end of the day, every man's main goal is to get in between your legs. Whether he's a nice guy, whether he's a thug guy, whether he's a street guy, whether he's a guy from school, all their goal is to get into your legs. Some of them hope to have your heart one day. But if your goal is to get into my legs and you want me to be a cheap thrill because you don't want to make any investments. So that's why I'm getting down to it too. It ain't simply that I'm trying to say that a man has to financially make an investment in a woman, but finances are definitely just as much so a part of dating as energy, motherfucker. I don't have the energy to talk to you if you don't have no cash, motherfucker. You ain't got no money or no creativity in your mind as to what the fuck we finna do. How are we gonna spend this time together? Because I don't want to just sit right next to you with no fillers. You ain't offering nobody something to drink. They might be parched and third. How I'm gonna talk to you if my mouth is dry? You're expected to have these standards. Like, it's just hard as a woman sometimes to hold yourself up to these, your own personal standards. And like I said, it's not simply about money. So even finding like creative ways to go about a date or something. That's what I'm very concerned about dating nowadays, or just family in general, because it's like men and women are not really. I know dating always been kind of like shitty for most people, because you really like, damn, this is what's out there. Like, you get kind of scared. I'd be like, Lord, like, wow, this is what we have to deal with. This is the litter that we have to choose from. And in that case, I choose none. I choose none. Because it's not even up to my own standard. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I take care of myself better than you're even offering. So if I allow you into my life, you're going to be more of a hindrance than you are an asset. I don't need a nigga that's going to be a liability. I need a nigga that's going to assess me, motherfucker. What you call that word? Not outside of asset, but oh, what the fuck is that? A big ass wasp or something? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like dating is getting like what are your standards? What are your expectations when it comes to dating? It just seems like I know that it does get lower and lower and more narrow when your expectations are obviously supposedly too high. But even when you don't even have high standards, you're just like, okay, I just want to go on a date. These guys don't even want to offer a date. It's just weird. Like they just want to just skip right into your bedroom. I don't know. And even if I did want to just eat that day, damn nigga, shit, send me the money. I don't want no stingy ass nigga. That's what I definitely want. I gotta rewrite my man, my dream man. He definitely ain't stingy. The fuck stingy ass crybaby. I don't want no nigga crying over $15. I need a nigga like, all right, here you go. Especially because you like me, motherfucker. Especially because you like me. You ain't sending me no money. That mean that you don't like me. Exactly, whole part. If you ain't sending her no money, you obviously don't like her. That's why she can't hear you. She can't hear you because you did not pay for the ears to be unlocked. Nigga, bullshit walks. Money talks. The fuck? Lord have mercy, man. Definitely much so taking care of myself in the that's what I'm saying. So like I said, when you hold yourself to a certain standard, and a lot of people aren't able to meet that standard, they try to tell you that you should lower it so that they can hop on it. No. The fuck? No. I'm not lowering shit. That's why I'm gonna stay high in my standard, and I'm gonna have to continue. The negative side of it is you got to continue spoiling yourself and doing what's best for you and shit like that. Fuck living within your means. Show me the finer things, okay? The fuck. I don't want nobody around me that's complaining about a couple change. Mm-mm. I don't give a fuck even if I didn't have it. As a man, I do expect for my man to be a provider. You damn right. I do. But I have spent some time thinking about that shit. And now I'm pretty much just done thinking about that shit. So I'm ready to focus on some other shit. And I'm gonna go take myself out on a date. I'm gonna go take myself out on a date because I deserve to enjoy my damn day. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear because it's a little chilly, but yeah, this dating shit is really it's so much more complicated than it has to be. Because it's like, how do you expect to meet people nowadays? Like, how are you going about meeting people? When you meet someone, do you be like, oh, let's hang out? Or do you just say, like, especially for a guy, like, how are guys approaching women nowadays? Like, swipe left, swipe, yeah, that senseless swipe left, swipe right shit is just really fucking up the substance of the value of dating. Like nobody really wants to get to know each other nowadays because everybody just wants freaking sex, or everybody thinks that they're getting used. And you probably are, but that's like I said, that's what the fuck. Like I said, what is an investment nowadays when it comes to dating? What's an appropriate investment in dating? If you don't feel like your finances are, on it, you're not going to get a woman of standard playing below the standard, my nigga. You want a woman who wants you just for you, ugly ass. I don't know, man. Woo-wee. So I'm going to continue to live my best life and treat myself to royalty and all that. Because yeah, like I said, I'm not lowering no damn standards when you can't even reach the bare minimum. Why the fuck would I even lower it? The bare minimum is lunch on you, motherfucker. That's the bare minimum standard. And after lunch, hopefully you have some fucking conversation, because just because you bought me lunch don't mean that I'm going to like you. That's the problem too. Like, these men know that they probably don't have much else going for themselves. Like, you ain't even got no damn conversation. So after she eat the food, of course she don't want to talk to you now, because it's like I said, I could tell that you was full of shit, but at least I got a meal out of it. You wasted my time. You just want to waste my time for free. No. If you want my time, everybody has to pay for it. That's pretty much it. You want my time, there is a price to pay. Period. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about it, how they feel about it, how she gonna feel about it. It is what it is. There's gonna be a price. Shit. And depending on who you are, you might have a discount. Because I might actually want to see you. But I'm still going to put a price to that me seeing you, because you know why? It's going to cost me to see you. It's going to cost me my energy to entertain you. So let me go get myself together. I just had to vent because I'm really confused in life right now about what people expect out of dating, and how do you get to these relationship goals when these niggas be acting like so damn stingy with a couple dollars. It's just a couple dollars. Like, ain't nobody. I ain't never been a bitch to be like, can you send me $100? No, a bitch just said like, let's go for lunch. These niggas talking about something. Oh, well, I can cook for. I don't want you to cook. See, that's the problem too. You're deflecting. You're making excuses. I didn't ask you to cook for me. I asked for some food that I have a taste for, that's already been prepared in a specific way. I don't know what the fuck you cooking. I don't want what you're cooking. I don't give a fuck about what you're cooking, because that's not what I have a taste for. So that's the thing too. Like if you ask, I remember one time my friend was going in about how they asked for ice cream. They asked for a specific kind of ice cream. Instead of getting this person what they asked for, they went to go get them some McDonald's ice cream. And at the time, I'm like, oh, well, you'd be grateful, whatever. At least say, well, he went to go get you some ice cream. But at the end of the day, no. Because that's not what the fuck I asked for. So why are you... Why? Like, that's not what I asked for, because it's not the same. That's why I didn't ask for that one. That's why. Like, it doesn't have to be a big deal, but it's just the fact of, like, it's not the same. I see if that place was closed, but they weren't. You just made a decision that I'm going to get what I think is best for you. When, no, that's not what I asked for. That's like if I ask for mint chocolate chip and you bring me just chocolate. It's not the same. You're not meeting the requirements. You're not rising to the occasion. You're not leveling up to these standards, man. Because if I want mint chocolate chip, guess what the fuck I'm going to go do? I'm going to go get me some mint chocolate chip. The fuck? Gosh. What do men expect out of women nowadays? I'm talking about real men, not just the men that feel like it's tit for tat, because if I buy you lunch, you should buy me lunch too. No, I'm talking about real men who don't mind actually putting in the time and the effort that it takes to invest in a woman that they see fit. What is it that a man who is stable seeking? Right? Well, with all that being said, I gotta get myself ready so I can take myself out on this date so it don't get too cold out here. I gotta go take care of myself, and I'm very cool with my cool nails that I got done. These like a baby blue. It's really cute. It's really cute. I like the vibe. But what I really love about it is that they glow in the dark. I love my glow in the dark. So anywho, yeah. All right, I'm gone. I hope you enjoyed. I hope y'all can give me some answers too. Give me some feedback. Like, what the fuck? Let me know where I went wrong, if I went wrong, which I definitely don't give a. I really don't care because it's my standards. Like I said, I'm not accepting no cheap shit. Like, no, I've accepted below standard for so long that what the fuck, a girl can't get a lunch date? You know what I'm saying? Like, not that you can't, but like, it shouldn't be that. Like, it shouldn't feel like pulling teeth from a guy when you just say, "Hey, let's go for lunch." Because how else do you expect to talk to me? You're not going to talk to me, okay? Anywho, but yeah, like I said, what are the standards? What are the requirements? What are the expectations of a woman when a man who is, financially stable, who doesn't mind, making that sort of investment to take his lady out, for a date or whatnot? What do they expect from a woman outside of finances? You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, now dudes are trying to make it like a tit for tat. Like, oh, if I pay for this and you pay for that. But it's like outside of finances, for a man who's already secure within that area, what kind of I know it's me. What kind of woman are you seeking? I know it's me. Someone who's fun, spontaneous, very educated, intelligent, knows how to hold a conversation, knows how to have fun, things like that. But yeah, I would like to hear. I want to hear from you guys. Any comments, any thoughts? Let me know. All right. I'm gone. I'll talk to you later. TT and YL.